We're going to talk about releasing unsold customers. Now, most salespeople think that they've lost the customer forever when the buyer walks out the front door without buying. Most salespeople are right, but if you're watching this, then you don't want to be like most salespeople. When I let a customer leave without buying, I guarantee that I've asked that person to buy my product at least 5 times. Now, most people are going to tell you it's a hell of a lot more than that, though. Am I pushy? Absolutely not. I'm not into the push and shove type of selling. It's about being a professional, persistent, and never giving up. I don't want to sell 15 or 20 bikes a month. I want a lot more, but I know a lot of my customers aren't going to buy during their first visit. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Tommy 80. I've been in the business for about 25 years now. I'm a sales trainer, motivational speaker, master of F&I, sales management, and I work with many of the top dealerships and manufacturers throughout North America. I love selling. I also have sales software company that many dealers use. It's known as the Right Back. Now, so if you're in the motorcycle or power sports business, then you're in good company. I look at it as if you're in sales, then you've been given an opportunity to make a ton of money. It should be a cherished position, but it's not always that way. It's the best career in the world, and if you've got that position, then you really have no reason not to become a top performer. Back to setting your customers up to come back and buy after you've asked them to buy, but you just can't close the deal. Here's what you've got to do. You let them go with a commitment on coming back. What's the average closing ratio out there? 20%, roughly. Those buyers are going to buy from anyone. 20% of shoppers will buy at the first dealership they go to. They're known as laydowns. All you have to do is be an order taker. Now, get a barista from Starbucks, and that barista is going to sell 20% of the people they talk to in a motorcycle dealership. There's no talent, no skill involved. Talk to 100 people about a bike during the month, you're going to sell 20 of them. Take another 20 of those 100 people, and they'll buy, but they're not easy. They're not laydowns. They're going to buy from someone, but they're not going to buy from an order taker. You've got to earn this sale. I guess that's why the average salesperson in this business sells about 15 to 20 bikes a month. The professionals sell a hell of a lot more. I'm talking about consistently selling over 20 units. This is how the pros sell 30, 70 bikes a month. It takes some skill to help these people buy. The average salesperson isn't going to sell them unless you're just wholesaling your bikes. Then you'll get some of them to buy, but it's not really selling them. It's called discounting until they buy. But then the commissions suck because there's no good commission for the discounters. But this video is about getting people ready to come back and buy after you've tried selling them and they just won't buy. I can't close everybody. No one can. But I'll try. After I've tried and I just can't close the deal, they're going to say, have you got a card? Or how late are you open? I've got to talk to my wife, my brother, I'm going to shop around. You know how it goes. They're leaving. But before they leave, I'm going to ask, after you've had some time to talk it over with your spouse, what's a good time to bring her back? Later today or towards the weekend? Guess what most of them are going to say? They're going to say, later today or towards the weekend. And then I go, like Friday or more like Saturday? They'll choose a day again. Now I ask, morning or afternoon, and I set a time. And guess what I've got an appointment for? Them to come back. Now you're wondering, what if they say I've got my kid's soccer game to go to, or I've got a doctor's appointment right now? I don't care what they say, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what they're running off to. You ask them, what's a better time for us to get together again? Later today or towards the weekend? Let's say they won't pick later today or towards the weekend. What are you going to do now? Now, I'm just going to say, oh, are you thinking next week or a little bit later on? Your customer is going to buy something. But if you've tried helping them buy right now and they just won't do it, then you've got to let them leave with an appointment. How do you get an appointment? You ask for it. How often? Every single time you can't close the deal. You've got to ask your customers to buy. How many times? At least 5 times. Why 5 times? Because 80% of the sales are made after the 5th time you've asked them to buy. Now, you've got an appointment for your customer to come back, right? You've done it. Now what? Wait? No. You've got their name, number, email, all of their contact info. They just set an appointment with you to come back. Ask them, do you want me to send you a reminder text or give you a call? You know what I'm doing now. I just got permission to contact them later on. Is anyone else going to do this? No. I'm it, because I'm not the average salesperson. Guess what my customer is learning the entire time I'm doing all of this with them? I take care of my people. I take care of my customers. And yes, I do. I take care of my buyers. I even take care of the people that don't buy from me. I know what some of my viewers are saying right now. Some of you out there, I don't want my customers to have my cell phone number. I don't want to pester my customers. Well, guess what? You'll never be a top performer. It's not pestering your customers, it's taking care of them. You got to be able to consistently sell 30 or 40 bikes a month by doing this. If you want to become a pro, then this is what you've got to start doing. You start doing this with your customers, and guess what happens in 90 days or so? You don't have slow days. The economy tanks again, you're going to be fine. You'll get enough people in your pipeline that the economy really doesn't matter anymore. You'll have so many appointments and customers that love you, there are no slow days. Get started today if you're not already doing this. Not sure it's going to really work? Prove it. Do it for 30 days and get back to me. This is how you release an unsold customer, with an appointment. If you're still watching this right now, then I'm sure you learned something and you were entertained. Make sure you stay with me on the social networks like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Periscope, Meerkat. Make sure you bookmark my YouTube channel by subscribing. And my homepage is tommy80.com. Then of course you can find my software at therightback.com. Don't forget, you can join myself, Gart Sutton, and Steve Jones around the country in our workshops too. Don't wait, be great. Thanks for watching.